Okay, so I'm sitting here trying to edit this video, and turns out I was not recording when I recorded my intro. I do a lot more on a push day than just my shoulders, but these are my favorite exercises for them. I try to always do an overhead, like an upright overhead press, an incline, and of course laterals and accessories. And I warm up just with the bar, 2 sets of that, and then I go in 3 sets of working weight.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient.
I always feel like a nerd when I wear these little like wrist strap things, but I'm doing a heavy incline press and there's no spotters, so it helps.
Still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change.
This is like my one rear delt exercise, and I just do like little single arm flies, and I'm also gonna do lateral raises.
Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
So whenever I do laterals with the cable, to make sure that your arm isn't coming up like this, make sure your elbow is leading. So whenever you're doing laterals, even with dumbbells, your elbow's always coming up first. And I always think of like pouring something, because then my elbow leads. So just something to think about.
Feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite.
So I'm gonna do front raises with a little rope attachment. These look really weird, but these absolutely burn the crap out of my front delts.
You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Home now. I mean, obviously, even though like not a lot of people watch these, so I asked people on my Instagram, just like super last minute, literally ask me anything. So hopefully I can like look back at this in a few months and be like, I don't know, hopefully see some growth. The first one says cravings. fettuccine alfredo, croissants, banana bread, white chocolate chips. What else? Oh my god, anything peanut butter, chocolate banana, that combination. What are your post-show plans, and do you think you're gonna compete again? I feel like that one I was kind of expecting to get. Post-show plans right now, I'm not sure if I wanna go into an off-season prep or if I just wanna relax for a second. There have been a lot of things outside of the gym that I've been putting off that I wanna get taken care of and that I want to give equally as much effort. So I think I'm gonna focus on that for a little while. And I don't know, that could take a couple months, that could take a few months. So I definitely want to focus more on getting my ducks in a row career-wise. You think you're gonna compete again? Well, I do have a good feeling that I will compete again, but I'm not gonna bank on it just because it's not like I'm going into a super strict off season and then going into a new prep. At least for right now. We will see. I'm not 100% sure because I don't want to say, oh my god, yeah, I'm totally gonna compete again. But I also don't want to be like, I'm never gonna compete again, because it's been a process. But I think there's definitely a lot that I've learned and a lot that I need to take care of before I go for another show. How has prep been? It's been a lot. There's definitely been a lot of bumps in the road. I mean, you're kind of jumping into murky water your first prep. As much as I'd like to think that I prepared myself, there was a lot that I did not think was gonna come up. Now that I'm like the last couple weeks, I do have a few things like hormonal thyroid issues that have been affecting my weight, my acne, my fatigue, my recovery, yeah, everything. So that has really sucked. Like bad. It's just made everything really hard. It just kind of seems like every day there's a new challenge because I have that problem, but I'm not gonna let that discourage me because I can use it as an excuse and be like, I'm not gonna compete, this sucks. Or I could figure it out, do my best, and then post-show work on healing that part of me. So in case I do wanna compete again, or just in general, I can be healthy. How are you affording to compete? I've heard it costs a lot. Yes, it costs a lot. I actually had a lot in my savings because I had wanted to compete like a year or so ago. If you know it's something you want to do in your future, set a little bit aside for that. And if you don't compete, whatever. But it's nice to have that in case you do have the time, it is something you want to involve in your life, then you can just go for it. At least that's what worked for me. How did you start getting into weightlifting? I did ballet for like 9 years. My entire life revolved around that. Stuff happened. I started going to these like little lifting classes with my mom. From there, at the time I was friends with people who kind of introduced me to lifting, motivating me. I went through some stuff and then I really started getting into weightlifting. And at that chapter in my life, I was around friends who were going to the gym, were open to teaching me stuff, and I'm so forever grateful for that because I wouldn't be here without it. Or without them. Okay, someone asked, how do you stay motivated? Also, good luck with your show. Thank you. Staying motivated, I mean, especially with this prep, it has been really hard. I think it's healthy to like, let yourself feel what you need to feel as it comes. I'm a really big believer in that. But at the same time, your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Especially through this prep, like, don't think about it. If you think about it, you're gonna absolutely wreck yourself and tweak yourself out and be like, I can't do this. This is way too hard. This is not sustainable, blah, blah, blah. And just keep going. Like, don't think about it, just get it done. Whenever I start half-assing something, I'm just like, okay, am I being intentional? And is my future self gonna be proud of what I'm doing right now? Everyone has things they do to like remain motivated. For me, it's just kind of more of a tough love, especially in the gym, like just having that discipline. And it feels really good after I do, like sometimes I have to put myself in check. You just can't think about it too much. You just have to push through. That's my advice for that. That made any sense. God, I don't even know. What is your goal for this show? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go in True Novice and Novice. maybe open if I make it that far, but I don't know. True novice, I want to be top 5 if possible. And novice, I do want to be like top 10, maybe top 7. You know, I mean, it's so hard to say because you never really know 100% what the judges are looking for. This is my first time competing ever. I really have no idea who I'm gonna be up against. It's kind of a great unknown, and either way, I'm gonna be proud of myself for literally just showing up to the dang thing. I feel like I'm getting a huge win personally just by showing up and just by trying and make it to the end of my prep and going through this whole journey. As much as I would love to say like, oh my God, I can't wait to be first place or whatever, I just wanna experience this because at the end of the day, it's about the process. Whether I win or not, I'm gonna have a huge takeaway and I'm gonna learn a lot. So I'm kind of just looking forward to it. I'm so excited for the food after. Still don't know where I'm gonna go, but I'm so excited to go out to dinner. Literally, I dream about food and I am not kidding about that.